Hello everyone, JokerPlays here, and today's video is all about the new update and new game mode known as Expeditions. But first, we're going to go ahead and jump into Odyssey. They were supposed to do some game fixes for us. I, in particular, did not get my Spires to launch because I was at Lost Isles when I started. That is supposed to be fixed. We're going to go ahead and load right in and test some of these features and bug fixes and make sure that that is the case. So the first thing I noticed right off the bat is Jonesy is still in the same location at Lost Isles where I first saw him. Now let's go over to the mainland and see if we have some spires. So from a map perspective, it does look like I do have some that appear, but I also have a weird one right here that appears to be see-through or holographic. Let me see if it'll let me interact with this one. No, this is unique. I had something new, a different spire that I haven't seen on anybody else's. Alright, so this one we are able to investigate. It doesn't have that hollow look like the other one does. But we do have them on the map now. That's good. Okay. So another bug fix that I think was fixed was being able to take more than one material. So I'm going to go here, go to take, and yes, they fixed the UI here. That is good. So you can take just a short stack if you wanted. Perfect. That is Hope is here. Hang on. She says, the battle bus is running a new route if you're looking for a different kind of adventure. And so this is how we're going to go to Expedition from Odyssey. So if you, without clicking on the bus stop, okay, if you look at it, you have two options. It has the option to fast travel and the option to travel to Expeditions. Since I am the party leader, only the party leader has the ability to click travel to Expeditions. And I'll show you an example right here. If you're not the party leader, this is what it looks like. Alright, so as the party leader, I can go ahead and select travel to Expeditions. What it's going to do is it's going to automatically lock anybody who's in my party to go. And so without the additional players for selecting go, they're automatically going to get put into the Expeditions game mode with me. Alright, as you can see, Ace is with me. He's got a giant hammer going on there. And I've got my daggers. So as soon as you load in, this is the Superhero Academy. There's a lot to see, kind of do. What you're going to want to do is you have Jonesy here. You're going to want to talk to Jonesy. And then you're also going to want to talk to additional hero classes. So they're going to be found throughout the map. So here's Kill Switch. You're going to want to talk to Kill Switch. You're going to come over here. Superman's there. We'll get to him in just a second. Let's see. Here is Morgan Mist. Morgan Mist. So you're going to want to talk to Morgan Mist. You're going to want to talk to them all. You're going to end up getting some upgrade XP. And then if you come over here, so you've got the three different ones, you're going to want to talk to them, find them throughout the map. Anywhere you see a dog, this is where you're going to access. This is a weapon vendor. So you're going to have the ability to spend your essence that you earn in Expeditions only. It doesn't cross over from Odyssey. But here you'll take your essence and you'll be able to purchase additional weapons to add into your inventory. So inventory is a little bit different. You go here, you can equip these different charms. As you play the game, you'll be able to equip different charms. They all do something different. So if you use the health gadget, in this particular case, it's going to increase my health by 15. If you use one of the boost gadgets, it reduces cooldowns. Cooldowns have everything to do with your specialty weapon and the class that you pick. And then you have the ability to also equip other gadgets. Now right now what I've got is I've got strike gadgets equipped, so I've got 2 strike gadgets, and what this does is it increases my ability damage by 15%, so that's going to come in handy when attacking certain enemies. And then I do have 1 health increase by 15 in place. So I have those put in place right now. If you access the weapons vendor, as like I said, you can purchase daggers, pistols, warhammer. So far, I'm going to be honest, I've played this game a little bit. The daggers are fast wielding. I like them. But I found that the warhammer seems to be the best, because you'll be able to strike it out. So just kind of a jump attack, get in, get out. Jump attack, get in, get out. So getting out for me is why. So I've got this superhero ability. If you want to change hero classes, you're just going to want to go around on the map. You have these orbs that you'll see. They're going to be found throughout the map in this area. So there's an orb. Here's another orb. You'll see that over here. So anywhere there's a dagger sign, I like to say anywhere that there's a dog character, the dog character is what's going to allow you to purchase and spend your essence in the game that you'll earn. So the hammers seem to be pretty good. What you're going to want to do is anywhere on the map where you see these shooting stars, so this board, this is where you're going to choose a mission. From here, you get to select what kind of mission you want to do. There we go. So my bumpers are allowing me to select missions, and so each one are different. So this one, the difficulty is expert. We've got a news flash, which is normal, normal, normal. Utopia City, normal, normal. So this one's gonna be pretty rough to start out with. So so far I've done the All-Star Vacation, the Busted Bridge. This has been pretty fun. This is where I earned a lot of XP. I think Ace and we're gonna go ahead and do some gameplay real quick. This lobby, I'm equipping my abilities right here, so you'll see the red bar will go down as you use some of the special ones. So my particular case, if I were to hold down B, that's when I start using my special abilities. And you'll see that red bar cool down. And once it's done, you just fly back down. And then, so right now I've got 2 minutes, 36 seconds for it to cool down. If I go ahead and equip some of these charms, you'll see that my cooldown will reduce even further. And so now I've jumped all the way down to 220 seconds. I do have another special ability weapon here. You'll see that it'll hold, and then it too has a cooldown if you look at there at the bottom left. So right now I've got 2 cooldowns going on. That has everything to do with my specialty weapon. As you do damage, you'll see that your red bar will go up. So when you're fighting enemies inside of the game, your red bar will go up, and that's what's going to allow you to use your special abilities. From here, I can still fly, and eventually that has, so you see that's got a short cooldown, and then if I do double jump, it allows me to go ahead and fly as well. But you'll see that that's using some of my red bar as well. So it is unique. If I change classes, so here's the other thing. Right now I've been leveling up my Shadow Caller superhero, and right trigger, I've got 2 upgrade points that I can use, and so I'm gonna go ahead and have that. I have these enabled, and so I'm trying to collect 1 more point. Let's see, Shadow Command, Dark Fury. What does this one? Dark Fury lasts longer, so that's pretty good. And then, so you'll earn these points, the different missions that you do, different functions and stuff like that. This is where you can definitely upgrade your hero. Now, if I'm going to switch heroes, if I go to this one, you'll see I'm just at level 2 because I haven't really been playing them. They will level up based on some stars that you get, but if you are that particular hero, it'll level up a little bit better. And then you can also do your upgrades here as well. Moving over to the hunter, you've got traps, you've got different activity, different things that you can put down. So far I'm going to focus on leveling up the shadow collar. But feel free to play around and experiment with some of the other ones. So we're going to go ahead and jump into a mission and see what that is like. There's only 2 of us right now. I got to play with 4 people earlier, and it's still a learning curve. So let's go ahead and head to Utopia City, and go from there. Yep. All right, as soon as you load in at the top right-hand side, you're going to see that these are your missions that you're supposed to complete. So right off the bat, it's telling us to go ahead and defeat a Titan. We're going to go ahead, go up to our map. We're going to see if we can find where this Titan is, and it looks like it's this icon right here. And we have somebody that may have joined us. Okay, we got somebody else. So it looks like they're going to try and group you together. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to head over to the mark and start focusing on trying to defeat this Titan. Be careful of that Titan laser. It is pretty gnarly. Whoop! Yeah, that laser is pretty powerful. Ace to the rescue. Start getting your all right. So by defeating the Titan, you'll see that you're going to get some power-ups. That's what you're going to be using for upgrades. And so now we have a new task up at the top right here. There it says break corrupting masks. So we're going to go ahead and look on our map real quick, trying to see if we can find these masks. It looks like they are here. So we're going to go ahead and head towards the new point here. Start working on breaking the masks. This is one of the special abilities with my hero class, and you'll see that it does do a whole lot of damage. And I need to heal. Alright, so now we have to defeat a spire. So we're going to go ahead and look on the map and see where the spire is located. It is right here. So we're going to work our way, head towards the spire. Unfortunately, you can't drive the cars, if that's what you're wondering. Do not mess with the bear, just a heads up. Of course, the bear has to chase me. Okay, so we have... Wow. Alright, so this is the spire. Alright, so it looks like whenever they're highlighted yellow, we can go ahead and fight them. Whew. may stick with the hammer thing again, because it's a huge amount of damage. Looks like we got it. So that's going to give us a chest. We've unlocked the chest. Let's get a whole bunch of items from it. Yeah, make sure you run around and collect all of the stars. Get that XP. That's going to be what's used to upgrade your character. Alright, so we're good to go. We have upgraded to level 6 as well. We've got 3 intel cards. We've got some skill points and, of course, good amount of essence as well. So we are complete with the mission. We're going to go ahead and head back. So the whole idea behind Expedition is go ahead and upgrading your hero classes and then upgrading your weapons. The key is upgrade, 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 upgrade. And one last thing, once you're in this game mode, there is no fast travel bus stop to take you back into Odyssey. From Odyssey to here, there's a travel mode using the bus stop, but unfortunately, to get out of this mode, it looks like you're just going to have to go ahead and exit and return to the lobby. So I hope this tutorial has kind of helped you. There's a lot to Expeditions, and I'm sure there's a lot more to come. Post your comments in the comment section if you have any advice as well, that maybe some tips that you learned that would help others as well, and that'd be great. Thanks again for Ace for joining me today, as well as this morning as we work through this new game mode. And so I hope y'all have some fun with it. This is going to take a little bit of getting used to, because it's definitely all attack and no build, more so than being creative and building an Odyssey. So it is a departure from what Odyssey is, especially with Brick Life as well. So we've got 3 new game modes working in the Lego atmosphere. And so this is Expeditions. This is brand new, totally new game mode. You can get to this game mode directly from your map, so you do not have to go into Odyssey. But if you happen to be playing Odyssey or Brick Life and you want to go ahead and go into Expeditions, you'll be able to take the bus stops and go directly here. Outside of that, you can definitely load into Fortnite and go straight into Expeditions and go into this particular area. So I hope this helps. Again, if you have any advice, feel free to post it up in the comment section. Thank you. And until next time, everyone, make sure you keep gaming in your crosshairs.